Okay, guys, I'm going to try to give one of my fastest sales trainings I have done. Hopefully it will be of value. A man I respect a ton in advertising and in writing has a theory, and I've said it to you before, that you write like what you are reading. All of us know this to be true. You stop and think about it. If you've ever written, I don't care if it's just letters or whatever, what you're reading, how you're doing it, it directly influences, it impacts, it's in your subconscious, it goes with addiction. This gentleman's advice was if you want to be a great writer, and especially if you want to write great ad copy, you need to be reading high quality material. You need to be reading exceptional prose. Go and get some Jack Kerouac. Some of these people, they're just horrible what they have to say, but wrote in such a brilliant quality of text that it impacted the world. Likewise, if you want to be able to write great ad copy, if you want to produce good things, read poetry. I went and bought myself about 20 new poetry books just to add to. Now I look like some kind of poetry freak with the 50 poetry books that I have sitting on the shelf. But if you want to be able to do so. Why am I bringing this up? Because, and this is the lesson, you always hear me discussing with you in sales, how you say it is everything. I always use the great Zig Ziglar quote that the saying, one man walked in, looked at his wife and said, "Honey, when I look at you, all time stands still." The other one that said, "Baby, your face could stop a clock." The first had a wonderful evening. The second slept on the couch. It is a very funny and very great illustration. It's probably slightly overtrue, but you get the point, and that's why I like to use it. The problem is this, many of you, how do I say things correctly? How do I do that? Well, you want to know what? Read some poetry. Go buy some. Grind through. You want to make yourself able to be a better salesperson and say things the right way? Buy a compilation of poetry. Every used bookstore has them, and they're cheap. For less than $6, less than 10 if you're getting the biggest and the best, you can buy a minimum of one, probably two, great poetry compilations. Penguin makes them by the fistful. Read one a day. Force yourself, like you do your Bible verse, to read one a day. One short poem a day. I give you this example that I highlighted because I thought it was so fantastic when I was reading the other day. 2 lines, just these 2 lines. "If ever any beauty I did see, which I desired and got, 'twas but a dream of thee." If ever a beauty I did see, which I desired and got, 'twas but a dream of thee. Say that to a date, she'll be your wife. Say that to a date, he'll be your husband. That is beautiful. That is how to say it the right way. You want to know the wrong way to say what that man just said? Stop and think of what those words were. Of all the other gals I've been with, I didn't like them as much as you. Says the exact same thing. One ends your date. The other one got you married. Now it's possible what you're saying is, I want to figure out how to get out of more dates. Well, then learn how to say it in a different way. But seriously, and this is the end, and this is sales training for today. If you want to learn how to say things in the right way, there's a lot. Listen to some great TV ministers. Listen to some great motivational speakers. Listen to some great sales trainers. One of the absolute best, one of the most fantastic passive you can do, read some poetry. Have a great day.